Hey guys, and welcome to the Igloo. And today, first, we're going to be showing off the jetpack. Now, the jetpack is really nice. It's a T60 jetpack from my friends from the 76 Brotherhood Discord Facebook group that I actually do trade with sometimes because they're actually real nice people on over there. And for what this jetpack is, it pretty much doesn't really change any kind of damage modifier when it comes to the jetpack. It's really lackluster, but it looks really nice with the Brotherhood paint skin on top of everything else. And he had a complete set that he lent to me so I can actually get this B-roll for it because it's really, really nice. So next up, we have the bloodied versions of both the Deathclaw Gauntlet with the extra claw and then with puncturing with a bloodied Power Fist. Now, these weapons are god tier, and if you get lucky for what I was able to get, especially one of my friends, Jade, gave me this kind of setup because we've been pretty much friends for a while now when it comes to Fallout 76. And I was able to give him his 2-shot explosive combat rifle because it appeared to be in the trade and it was really nice to see. And it was that one time that he wanted it because he was just like, that was his request. So he gave me this back in appreciation as well, on top of being able to help people complete their builds that are in my Discord groups that I really like playing with and I have a good time with. So between these two, these both do around 1,550 damage, and these are really killer. Now, we're stacking the cards, just Revenant and Adrenaline. Stacking those two cards with Bloody Mess is about 215 if you account for the power attack damage, which is 40% more. So, with that damage, I'm doing about 3,345 damage on top of what I'm already doing. Not including sneak, not including the melee card so that you can actually do more. Instead of 3x, instead of 2x. So we're not accounting sneak. So on top of everything else, with the build that I have, which is 12 strength, 9 perception, 2 endurance, 8 charisma, 5 agility, and I think around 9, 10 luck. So with what I currently have, I have this kind of insane build, which I'm going to be able to do. There's also a few other things that you can do. Of course, you can pop drugs. You can make sure that you pop everything else. You can really bust out every single thing that you can possibly have. And you could probably get up to 10k, maybe 11k damage, especially depending on the build that you want, especially if you want to have a pure PvP or pure just melee build that's really good. You could probably get up to 10k damage. Now, I use Unyielding because it actually scales with the damage with strength melee weapons. It's really important, and I use them on a hand-given basis. And with no Unyielding, I have probably near half the damage that I can do. And then with full Unyielding, I'm able to do maximum capabilities of what you have. Now, the Unyielding rolls that you should possibly be looking for, especially when it comes to this, is Unyielding. Between Unyielding, Sentinel with Strength, and maybe some AP regen. So, if you want to be able to have the best Unyielding for Strength for melee, that's the best Unyielding roll that you can possibly get when it comes to having raw damage output. But again, it's a very high tier, very rare Unyielding roll. And again, it only adds to what you currently have, especially when it comes to melee. So you can get possibly more than that, but it's very hard to get. So with both of these, killing the queen becomes brain dead work, okay? It's pretty much when she lands, you're going to take out some chunks out of her, and she's going to be pretty much dead. I have 30 strength that I can possibly be cranking out, just swinging straight into her all the time. So she's not going to live long at all with full bloodied build Nerd Rage on, and everything else. Like, she is not going to live whatsoever. She will be dead. And this is why so many people love melee builds, is that it doesn't cost the amount of stuff in order for you to generate. And I know people have covered this because everybody's like, this is the OP melee build. This is something that's so good. It's just like, dude, if there's so many other weapons that are out there, what if you get that one roll? Like, it took until now, almost a month and a half later, and trading in order to have the bloodied version of the Power Fist and the Death Gauntlet, so I can actually preview to you guys. Like, for what you guys see, I found an explosive harpoon first, and then like I was able to get like the 50 cal and the Gatling and everything else afterwards in preceding order, so that I was able to actually do so much more. But again, this is for the max damage that you can possibly have. And you could probably even get this even higher if you use the syringe. So if you have somebody that is not on your team of 4 and they have this special syringe that you get more damage when you get shot and then you get less damage on afterwards. It's actually a quest effect. So if you actually have somebody else shoot you, yeah, it might engage into the PvP on that circumstance. But if you're putting all of the cards right, and you're having strange in numbers, and then you're making sure that you have start genes and everything else on top. I mean, you might as well have somebody else shoot you with a syringe, okay? If you're doing all this already anyway. So, I mean, possibly you could probably, like, 10-shot her, 15-shot her, but again, like, the more people are in the Queen events, the more people, like, and her damage scales, like, progressively. So, again, when it comes to a lot of these factors, it really goes down to it. So, again, if you guys like this kind of content, please leave a like, leave a comment down below. And for everybody that's been in all the Discords that I've been a part of, for everybody that I've traded with on Reddit, thank you guys in order for me to get to this. And we're coming up to the almost 800 subscriber mark alone from just being on Fallout 76. So personally, thank you every one of you guys for like making this a thing, and I can't express my appreciation. You guys have been killing it, like 12k, 17k on Christmas. Like, this is insane. Almost 10k for my top 5 best legendary weapons you can get. 10k for like 50 cal. Like, for my 2-shot explosive prime handmade, it's almost at 20k. Like, to every one of you guys, I know this is, I can't say it enough. Thank you. And if you guys like this stuff, and if you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon. I don't really have a lot on it. I'm not like one to like put everything onto it just yet, because I don't know what to do with it. So it's pretty much out there. Like, same thing with my girlfriend and myself. We have Twitch. We sometimes be on Twitch. I know this is a long plug, but it's just like, honestly, you guys have been giving me one of the best Christmas presents that I can possibly have, that I might be able to even make this a job so that you guys can actually see this. So, again, have a good one, guys, and happy holidays.